guys, it's Izzy here, and today we're going to be doing the end of the year book tag. This is going to be my first time doing this tag. I found it from Books with Brittany. I'll leave a link to her video down below in the pinned comment. Shout out to her for giving me the idea. I'm going to be doing this tag off the cuff, so this video is not going to be scripted like my usual videos are. I thought it would be more fun this way and to see what the answers are off the top of my head. Let's get into it. Question number 1 is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? So I don't do a set TBR at the start of the year. So it's really, I just want to get to my reading goal, which I am currently 7 books away from. And then obviously I would like to finish the books that I'm currently reading, which is Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia and Only Human by Sylvian Nouvelle. Let's see, question 2. Do you have an autonomous book to transition into the end of the year? Last month I did read a lot of horror for October for the spooky vibes, and in November I am doing nonfiction November. So I don't really, I mean, last month, as I said, the spooky books were autonomous. I had never heard that word until this year, so that's a new word for me. So give me time, I'll learn how to say it. I mean, Mexican Gothic I think is fitting for this time of year because it's a creepy Gothic. Let's see. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Off the top of my head, no, but I will always be waiting for more Song of Ice and Fire books. I think we all are. And I did see some Native American books because it's Native American Heritage Month that I did add to my Amazon wish list. Some of those haven't been released yet or are being released this week by Native American authors. So that is some new releases as well. And then any book that takes place during World War I. So what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Oh gosh, this is a scary question. There was a book that I really wanted to pick up, and now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of it. And I'm sorry about the running water in the background. My dog went to the bathroom, and yeah, so I had to clean stuff. Too much info. But what book? There was a book, and it's a really big, hefty book that I want to read. What is it? Well, I would like to read the second book in the Outlander series. I haven't bought it yet, and that's not a new release. I'm seeing, I feel like there was one that I bought fairly recently where I'm like, I want to read this. No, I'm not seeing it. So yeah, I don't know. It's really the books that are on my TBR, so I only gave y'all like 1, but that's such a hard question. So I guess we'll add Mexican Gothic and Only Human. Only Human is one that I really do want to finish because that has been my favorite series this year, The Themis Files, so I do really need to finish it. So is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? The Poppy Wars, maybe. I'm starting that towards the end of this week. I'm doing the audiobook. I haven't read a good adult fantasy in a while, so I feel like that could really do it for me. And I really like Asian inspired fantasy as well. And I didn't realize this takes place in the 19th century China, like inspired by 19th century China. I had no idea. I thought it was way before that, so that kind of changes the setting in my head when I have to think of technology and what the characters are wearing and all of that. So I will be starting that at the end of this week, and I do think that could become one of my favorites. So have you already started making reading plans for 2022? Yes, most definitely I have. I have been coming up with a list of reading prompts. I'm at over 200 now, and I'm going to be doing a number generator to see which book will be the next book I read according to a prompt. So I'll read you some examples on here. So I will read over 10 of them for you. So continuous series, 2-word title, person on the cover, foil on cover or sprayed edges. And then I have 2 that, or I actually have several that are from you guys, books that you guys want me to read. So then book published in 2020 or earlier, action or adventure, book or author you're thankful for, book that was gifted to you, book with any holiday, published between 2010 and 2016, book with mythical creatures, a book of the month book. So I do have several, as I said, over 200 prompts, and I just think that will be an interesting way to read next year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got to know me a little better. And as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified every time that I post a video. Bye! End of the year book tag!